Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is time for January favorites. So let's start first and foremost with the bangs. Now they have made quite a couple of appearances already on my channel because I can't stop making bonus videos. You can probably tell, but I cut them myself. I'll tell you why in a second what the inspiration was, but really I wanted bangs. I didn't want to have to wait to make an appointment, so I just chopped them. I have cut my own bangs multiple times in the past, but not recently, so they're not perfect. And my hair up front is much thinner than the rest of my hair is, so they get all piecey. So sometimes they look really good and sometimes they look really bad. I don't love them right now, to be honest, and there's a video coming up in a couple of weeks where I review a Pixie mascara, and I don't like them in that video either. But sometimes they look super good. Right now they're getting a little too long again because I cut them a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna have to go get them cut by a professional, I think, this time, hoping maybe that'll work. And if not, we'll just grow them out, but a couple of you have told me that you really like the fringe on me, so we'll keep it for a while. But anyway, the fringe was inspired by my recent obsession with one of my favorite movies of all time, Devil Wears Prada. Anne Hathaway gets bangs halfway through this movie, and I'm always like, oh my god, I love the bangs. I love the bangs on her. And then it's like, wait, you know who else I love bangs on? Me. So that was why this happened. I love this movie, but I always stop watching it while they're in Paris, because it's after that she quits her job at the magazine and goes back to her shit friends, and it's like, listen, there's been this thing on the internet lately where everyone is talking about, the villains that weren't really villains in movies and the bad choices that people make in movies that actually weren't that bad. And, this is stuff that I've been saying my whole life. Sharpay is not the villain in High School Musical. I've been saying that since the movie came out. Sharpay Evans was always my favorite character because she worked so hard for what she wanted. And then these two shits with no experience just come in and take over her musical. And we're supposed to believe she's the villain? No. I've been Team Sharpay from the beginning, and I will always be Team Sharpay. And in this movie, not only is Miranda Priestly, yeah, okay, I get it. She doesn't really know how to balance her work life and her personal life. I'll give her that. But she worked her ass off to get to the top. And she does what she has to do to stay there. I don't hate her for that. And for Anne Hathaway's character's friends to be really shitty and not understand that, it's a thing throughout this whole movie that whatever her name is, Anne Hathaway's character, is only doing this job as Miranda Priestly's assistant for a year. She's only living in this hell for a year so that she can get any job at any magazine she wants to or any paper. That's the whole point. So if they were really her friends, they would just shut up and put up with her never being around. It's a year. How much does a year matter at the end of your life if it got you the coolest job ever that you love, right? And instead she pussies out 8 months in. I just hate it so much. So I watch up to Paris. Anne Hathaway got to Paris. It's all great. She's with the guy from The Mentalist. And then I shut it off because I don't want to see her leave that great job to go work at some shitty looking paper and get back with her boyfriend who's doing nothing when she could have had the coolest life ever. I get what they're trying to say. Don't lose yourself in your work, blah, 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 blah. But no. Do what you're supposed to do. Stick to the plan. Anyway, now that rant is over, let's get to another favorite. So I've been wanting a 3-wick candle. Now that I've had Lena for a couple of years and she knows not to go on this table here, I was thinking I could get a candle and it would be safe. So I passed by Bath & Body Works and they were having a sale on some of their candles. So I bought this bergamot candle. It's very pretty. In the past couple of videos it has been lit on this table back here. This is one of the ones that's made with essential oils. I've heard before that the essential oil ones are just potent, and I really appreciate that actually because I don't like strong smell. I just want it to be a light fragrance underneath in the room, So that's kind of what this is. And it really just smells clean, and it really just smells fresh. And this is a big 3-wick candle, although look how much I burned through it already. And it was on sale for $11.95 before taxes. So I don't know if they still have this candle specifically, but if they do, I super recommend it. Any smell recommendation you ever hear from me will probably always be a clean smell. That's my favorite kind of scent. Something clean, something that smells fresh. And that's definitely what this one smells like. And so I love this candle. It helps freshen up my room. That's all I want. Speaking of a fresh scent, one of my favorite scents of all time is the Nest Fragrances Indigo scent. Now, I can't buy it because it's $1 bajillion, and I cannot afford to spend that much money on fragrance. The Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume bottle that you see back there, that's a knockoff. I just wanted the bottle. But at Beauty on the Fly in Sephora, which is a little area around the cash where they had minis of the indigo scent, and so I bought it. And it just smells delicious. It smells very fresh, like a little bit floral, but not too much floral. It's a little more of a potent smell than I would like, so I'm very careful to only do like one strip on each wrist and one strip on my neck and no more than that because it's very strong. With that though, it'll last me forever. This is a great scent and I super recommend it. Kat Von D just came out with her reformulated Studded Kiss lipsticks. I am planning on doing a little bit of a video on this, but the old Studded Kiss lipstick formula was very dry, very matte, very stiff. I have two colors of it. I have Plan 9, which is the green one, and Coven, which is lavender. And you put it on, it really pulls on your lips, you know? So when I heard she was reformulating, I was super excited. I typed in my postal code on the Sephora website, and it said my Sephora had the new ones already. And we went, and they weren't there. So I asked the girl, and they had them. They just weren't on display yet. So I had her go in the back and grab the one that I wanted so I could buy it before it was even on display. Isn't that so exciting? So of course I had to buy the shade Double Dare because the Double Dare liquid lipstick is like my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. It's a color that I wear almost every day, and I was thinking if the lipstick is anything like that shade, I'm going to like it regardless of the formula. The Double Dare lipstick is the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. And it is like the most comfy, beautiful lipstick formula color on the planet. The only thing is I wish it had more of a vanilla-y, like a MAC lipstick, vanilla-y taste and scent to it. It kind of feels like it smells or tastes like old cereal. It's the best way I can think of to describe it. I don't mind that because it's so comfy. It applies so easily. I don't need a lip liner with it. It wears really well. It does smudge, like it doesn't feather on its own, but if I touch my mouth, I'm going to have it all over my finger. So it's very transfery, so just keep that in mind. Although I do believe the Double Dare lipstick is more of like it's not one of the super matte formulas. I think in her whole range of 40 lipsticks, some of them are satin, some of them are matte, some of them are, you know what I mean? I don't think this one's meant to be super matte, so that could be why it transfers so much, but I just really like the color. I really like the feel. It's a winner. Now I'm switching between the Studded Kiss lipstick and the Everlasting liquid lipstick, both in Double Dare, every other day. And for the last thing in my favorites video, I wanted to make a TV recommendation. So once again, I have a tendency to watch things that are a little, not gory, but a little dark. So if you're not cool with like psychological things or like death, I guess, don't watch this. But it's basically a K-drama, which is a Korean drama, and it's on Netflix now, and it's called Black. And there are two main characters, a boy and a girl, and I don't know how to describe the boy's storyline without spoiling it, but the girl, she can see death, basically. That's what it is. She sees like black shadows around people who are going to die, and if she touches the shadow, she sees how they're going to die. So I won't spoil anything else. It's kind of confusing the first episode, and then you kind of vaguely sort of start to understand the second episode, maybe, kind of. And the third episode really sits you down and explains what's going on. So if you can get through those first two episodes, episode 3 explains the whole thing, and then you're like, okay, now this makes sense. Now I understand what's going on. I super duper recommend that, and I love K-dramas. I love stuff like that. I have not seen a lot, so don't ask me which ones I've seen because I really haven't seen a lot. But if you have any recommendations and anywhere that I can watch them like legally, like if there's other ones on Netflix that I should watch, definitely let me know because I'm really enjoying Black so far. I think there's like 17-ish episodes and I'm about halfway through, and I'm just like super enjoying it. What did you love in the month of January? Make sure you let me know in the comments below because I would love to hear what you love, because if you love it, I'll love it, and then we're all just loving things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!